I got to always learn how to talk to the king in you. I don't care how mad I get. And I learned that in therapy, that for me to manifest the man that I wanted in my life, I had to learn how to always speak to him like the man I wanted in my life, even when I'm mad at him.
Teach that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn how to speak to the man that I wanted in my life all the time. I needed to speak to him as that man. Ooh. Right? To where when we
even when he acting like a court jester?
Yes. Okay. Even when we get upset with each other, there are rules. We don't hit below the belt. Like, it's a lot of things and a lot of growing that I've done, but we've all got to get to that place.
Yeah.
Nasty. Surgery resident physician cooks dinner for her husband after working a 13-hour shift. My husband expects dinner when he gets home. That's what's up. She cooking it up too. I was reading the comments under these videos, and a lot of people was mad. A lot of women were mad and saying, like, what is you doing? They was mad at her. They was mad at her for coming home from a 9-to-5 job, doing something for her husband that's a 24-hour job, and same for him as well. They was mad at her. You know, a lot of these women, they're gonna be single for the rest of their life, and or they either gonna be with a man that don't make them happy, a man that won't tell them, like, look, you wrong. You wrong for that. I mean, who's to say that he don't do it for her? Who's to say that she don't got the next day off? Who's to say that's not something that she loved to do? She loved to provide for her man. I'm going to pause right here real quick because I meant to say she loved to cater to her man. A lot of women love to cater to the man. But back to the regular schedule program. A lot of women love to provide for their man, just like a man love to provide for women.
With this goofy ass cap of what he won't do, the next man will. As a 38-year-old eligible bachelorette, I could tell you right now, the next man probably won't. You'll get it worse from him. But something that I really want to discuss with y'all, and this is going to catch me smoke, but you can't cancel reality. The playing field is not level. There are more good single women than there are good single men. And the reality is, what you won't do, the next bitch actually will. There are good women with good pussy and good credit and good manners, thirsty as fuck to come scoop up a man who will go 50% on the bills and come home at night to play his little fucking game. You feel me? You're so worried about aesthetics and keeping up with the Joneses and what so-and-so did on fucking Instagram. You feel like your man ain't putting on for you. Let me tell you something. A good man is a man who comes home every night. It's a man who listens and communicates to you. It's a man who doesn't cheat. It's a man who pays bills and shows up for the children and fixes things where he can. That's a damn good fucking man. And the same way that you want to be loved, he wants to be loved too. Everybody is a fucking prize, not just you. Stop expecting these men to jump through fucking hoops to earn your love, but you're asking for a love that you can't even fucking reciprocate. You got to be willing to give what you want to fucking get in order for that shit to fucking last. So if you got a good man, start pouring into him and stop dangling greener pastures in front of his face, because if you had it like that, you'd have it like that. You feel?
That's what I'm talking about!
What advice would you give to couples?
Anything that they do better is a plus for you. When you see their gifts as competition, you're bound to fail. When we see young people, he did, she did, you did the dishes 3 times, I have to do the laundry. Everything is shared, and you are partners.
No one's keeping score.
Nobody keeps score. If I'm better at keeping the books, but he's better at fixing the house, I don't want to be the one fixing the house. That is a plus for you. You're not in competition with each other in a relationship. Anything that the one does better blesses the other one.
Been together 28 years.
Well, married 28 years. Together longer.
You cold. He cold.
I'm gonna let you men in on a little secret, ladies. Don't kill me for this, but women hate for a man to know his worth. I said it, yeah. We don't like that shit. Nigga come around thinking he know his worth. Oh, he too good for this, he too good for that. A man that know his worth ain't gonna let us play with him, and I don't like that. Me personally, I don't like that. Nigga, I need you to come around not knowing shit.
I wouldn't say, I say that's more of so a modern woman thing now. Not women from back in the day, but a modern woman thing now. I like to argue and question and fight back a lot. You know, when your man say something, like, just adhere to it and be quiet or go about your way. I'm not saying allow someone to abuse you or be stupid. I'm not saying that. Some things, especially if you respect this man, and you expect him to be a husband and he's the father of your kids, or you want him to be the father of your kids, if you trust him, then you have to learn to trust him. You got to let your mouth don't write a check that you can't cash. You know? You gotta just be quiet sometimes, especially if it's a guy that you know that's a masculine man for you. We love that. Just be quiet, like, or say okay. You know, that's something that we love. And I think it's because that's a man that know what he want. That's a man that know for a fact, like, I'm not gonna take this bull crap from you. I like you, but I can walk away from it because I love me a little bit more. Because if I don't love me more than I love you, then guess what? I'm going to allow you to run over me. It's going to get to a point where I love you way more than I love myself because I'm putting my life on the line for you after a while. I'm working 13, 14, 15 hours so you can work, you know what I'm saying, 5 hours to left if that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you got to show me. You got to show me that you can hold me down by being quiet. Or understanding, like, I know what I want. And if you don't provide that, then I'm out.
I want to talk about OF and basically what you're giving up to do it. And I hope this reaches like a lot of young girls who are considering doing it when they turn 18. And my advice would be, do not do it. Try other things first. Because essentially, which I didn't realize, but I'm obviously dumb. Essentially, what you're giving up, if you're an attractive girl and you decide to do OF, you're essentially giving up a wonderful husband and relationship for money. Like, once you do it, you will basically decrease your chances of getting a decent man by like 80%. Like 8 out of 10 men that you meet will not want to date you. And I don't care what they say. Maybe they want to sleep with you and they'll like package it that way. But real talk, relationship, marriage, 80 to 90% of men, once you create an OF, will not want to be with you. So definitely just think about this before you do it.
Everything she said, though, although she got sarcastic and she's being sarcastic about it, it's true. It's 100% facts. It's harder for sex workers to be in a relationship or to find someone who's going to be committed to them. Just like it's harder for a man that don't have himself together, his money together, his finances together, or anything of the sort, would be hard for him to get into a relationship. It's equivalent.
A discussion that's long overdue. I'm tired of hearing pussy is power. It's trash. Throw it out. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
I like this one.
I'm a woman about to go on a date, okay? I'm about to drive there, which means I look like this. Hang on, let me take this off for full effect, okay? Dress, there's a matching set underneath. Everything is shaved, everything is lotioned, everything is oiled, everything smells delish. I've actually been using a boric acid suppository for the past few days, so literally everything smells delish, okay? I have accessories, just got my nails done, hair's done, makeup's done. Everything's perfect, okay? He's gonna show up in a t-shirt. In fact, I'm gonna put my white strips on the way down because I'm like, oh, I can't be anything but pearly white perfection. He's gonna show up in a t-shirt, maybe a golf polo at best.
Probably will. Fellas, listen, man. Keep your hygiene up. Don't be looking like a bum. You got the woman. Now you got to do the hard part, keeping her. Getting a woman's attention is actually not hard nowadays, especially if you can if they're attracted to just, your clothes and possibly your status or something like that. Now, if you got a woman, especially if she's a good one, you got to keep her. Keep yourself groomed, keep yourself clean. If you do wear a t-shirt somewhere or something like that, make sure it's it's fit for the occasion. It fit with the outfit. You know, you can keep yourself plain. You know, I tell guys all the time, keep it plain. You know, don't you ain't gotta wear the expensive jewelry and your shoes and your clothes and everything. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You know, if you attract the wrong attention with that, then that's on you, because you got to understand what that brings. You know, what guys being jealous and women looking to gold dig. But if you want to keep it plain and simple and nice and stylish, then that'll really attract the woman that you want. You know, she not looking at what you got on. She looking at, you know, the man that's wearing the clothes, not the clothes that's on a man.
This mother don't miss.
I'm going to give y'all 2 to the side. I'm out.